In the world of social media, privacy, and national security, a recent ruling has stirred the pot. Enter stage the Supreme Court and X, the company formerly known as Twitter. The court has declined to hear X's appeal, one that challenged a ban on revealing the number of surveillance requests it receives from federal authorities. This case isn't just about one company's fight, it's about the rights of all social media companies and, by extension, their users. So, what was this appeal all about? Why did X take such a bold step? X's battle wasn't just a whim, it was a quest for transparency. At the heart of this struggle was a constitutional argument. X asserted that the prohibition on revealing the number of surveillance requests it received was a violation of free speech rights. This was not a simple fight, but a deliberate attempt to shed light on the shadowy world of national security orders. Over a period of 6 months, X wished to disclose the number of such orders it had received, opening a window into the extent of federal surveillance. But the courts didn't see it X's way. Why is that? The court's ruling was rooted in national security concerns. These concerns were the crux of the argument made by the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. In their view, restrictions on free speech, especially those tied to national security, sometimes have to supersede the need for transparency. The Supreme Court echoed this sentiment, upholding the stance that not every free speech issue demands a judicial review. This decision was not taken lightly, but in the interest of protecting national security. So, where does this leave us? What does this mean for social media companies and their users? This ruling has far-reaching implications that ripple beyond just X. Imagine the potential impacts on other social media companies and their millions of users. This decision subtly tips the scale, intensifying the ongoing tension between privacy rights and national security concerns. It sends a clear message that our digital footprints are not as private as we might think. As we grapple with this reality, we must also consider the role of transparency in our digital interactions. In an age where our online activities are constantly monitored, how do we strike a balance between national security and individual privacy? That's a question we must all ponder as we navigate the digital world.